So you enrolled in a standalone Part D prescription drug plan to go with your Medicare supplement. How did you end up with a Medicare Advantage plan? This is a scam that happens to some degree every year. But this year, what I have seen and what I'm hearing from my clients, it's out of control. In this video, I'll show you what's going on with 3 different scams, how to identify the scam, and what to do if you find out that you've been swindled by some slick-talking Medicare Advantage salesman. So stay tuned. Hi, if we haven't met yet, I'm Matthew Clausen, CEO of MedigapSeminars.org. We are a national independent Medicare insurance brokerage helping our clients navigate Medicare. Call us today or reach out using a link above my left shoulder. You'll be glad you did. There are 3 types of, for lack of a better word, scams in the Medicare insurance industry going on right now. To some degree, these happen all year round to people new to Medicare, but almost anyone can be a target during the annual enrollment period. Here's the first scenario. You do what you're supposed to do. You go online or call Medicare and you enroll in a new standalone Medicare Part D prescription drug plan. Maybe a week goes by and you get a call from the insurance company. This could be any insurance company, and I'll show you one that surprised me in a moment here. The friendly person on the other end of the line, often speaking a little faster than you're used to, informs you that they can improve your Part D coverage. They're just calling to help. The most common pitches are that, you can improve your coverage, lower your premium, or add a gym membership, or add free dental insurance to your Part D, and so on. I mean, who wouldn't want that, right? Well, after you reply in a positive way, they quickly follow with, let's see if you qualify, or let me confirm your information. And then they start asking questions like the spelling of your name, your address, your Medicare number, and so forth. Now, at this point, you're been taken by surprise. You're thinking that a person from your Part D insurance company is just trying to help you get more out of your Part D insurance plan. But that's not what's going on. They're not confirming your information. They're filling out a Medicare Advantage plan application with your name on it. The next thing you know, a day or 2 later, you get an email thanking you for your Medicare Advantage plan application. As I mentioned, this tends to happen a lot during the annual enrollment period, and to some degree to anyone during their initial enrollment period. In my experience, it used to be done predominantly by WellCare and occasionally by other well-known companies that are known most for their Advantage plans. But this year, it seems every insurance company that offers both Part D and an Advantage plan has upped their game into helping themselves to higher Medicare insurance profit. And that is the root of this problem. There's just too much money in Medicare Advantage plans. Wherever there is big money to be gained, there will be corruption and unethical behavior. The latest company to jump into the pool of slick-talking Part D clients into Medicare Advantage plans is, drumroll, Aetna. To me, this was the biggest surprise of the year. But they were caught when some agents complained that they were stealing their business. Let me read you their response I received from Aetna in an email, and I quote, "Some of your clients with a prescription drug plan may have received a letter or a phone call from us recently about exploring other options, including Medicare Advantage plans, to meet coverage needs." Then they go on in a very defensive tone, suggesting they always encourage the client to call the independent agent first. Funny, none of my clients got that impression. The bottom line is that insurance companies are using your Part D prescription drug plan application as a marketing list to cold call you and try to sell you a Medicare Advantage plan. But their sales presentation will not be successful if it's simply straightforward and honest. Thus, the slick-talking script about adding benefits without mentioning that you're trading in your Medicare for a Medicare Advantage plan. In addition, cold calling people about Medicare Advantage is against Medicare rules, but there is a loophole for existing clients. They're cold calling you out of the blue, and they're playing a bait and switch game, but It's okay with Medicare because you already have a policy with them. One of the actions that you can take is when you're applying for your Part D prescription drug plan, look for any section on your Part D application where it indicates that you're giving them the ability to use your information for marketing purposes. Opt out if you can, and certainly do not opt in. If you are called about an Advantage plan, ask them how you can opt out of their Medicare marketing phone calls. Thankfully, if this happens or has happened to you during the annual enrollment period, there's an easy fix. But with the other two scams that I'll talk about in a moment, they may not be easily fixable, so it'd be best if you avoid them. For this one, all you need to do is enroll in a standalone Part D drug plan during the annual enrollment period, and Medicare will cancel your Medicare Advantage plan. Just submit a new Medicare Part D application. Medicare will take care of the rest. During the annual enrollment that ends December 7th at midnight, whichever Part D or Advantage plan application you submit last will be your plan for the upcoming year. If this happens during your initial enrollment period, outside of the annual enrollment period, you should call 1-800-MEDICARE, file a complaint, and ask Medicare to fix it for you. They will. Have you been called from your Part D insurance company? If so, I would like to know how that experience was for you. It would be good for viewers to share their experiences in the comments below so that we can all be forewarned about those companies and certainly the ones that are rather sly in their practices. So please do leave a comment below. I think it would be important for everyone. Next scam, and this is almost as old as the internet itself, but bad guys keep doing this because it still works. So several clients have reported to us that they're receiving emails from insurance companies that they have nothing to do with. They've not done business with them before. Like this one put on screen there is from Blue Cross Blue Shield. Well, it looks like it's from Blue Cross Blue Shield. It's not. It's very easy to simply copy and paste a company logo onto your email. This one is easy to identify because the email address that it came from is not Blue Cross Blue Shield. This is a common phishing scam. This one asks for you to fill out a survey. I've seen others that suggest that you've submitted a new Advantage plan application and click the link for more information. All ask you to click on a link. When you click on the link, you become the victim. The link may allow them to install malicious software on your computer or your phone. The best advice is to never click on strange links. There are a lot of dishonest people who will use these well-known enrollment periods to catch you off guard. If you're not sure, then call the company directly. Talk to them. And before I go over the last scam, if you like this video and you find my content helpful, please press the like button below and leave a comment. The more comments we have, the more the algorithm will share this video with others. And while you're down there, please don't forget to subscribe so you can see my future content. Now, I mentioned earlier that there is a lot of money in Medicare Advantage plans. Sometimes doctors are paid a bonus from an Advantage plan that they don't have to disclose to you. Plus, insurance agents are paid a lot more to sell an Advantage plan than to sell a Medicare supplement. As a result, there are agents that will steer you to an Advantage plan using dishonest means just for the higher commission. My philosophy on this is simple. When you are considering a Medicare plan, always get today the plan that you will want to have when you are sick or injured. As you're doing this, you should be evaluating the insurance agent or broker who is helping you. Because Medicare supplement plans offer more insurance with less restrictions, a good Medicare insurance agent will always first review your Medicare supplement plan options. Only if there's no Medicare supplement that will fit both your budget and your needs do we then look at your Medicare Advantage plan options. But I've seen a growing trend where an agent will present Medicare Advantage plans first, then tell you that you have a 1-year trial right to switch to a supplement plan without underwriting. Basically, get the Advantage plan today so the agent gets their commission, and then we can change it later if you don't like it. There are several problems with this approach. Caveats that you need to be aware of. First, many of these agents are telling everyone they have a trial right. but not everybody has a trial right. The Medicare trial right for turning 65 is only available to people who get a Medicare Advantage plan as their first Medicare plan during their turning 65 initial enrollment period, and their Medicare Parts A and B start dates are the same day, the first day that they were eligible for Medicare. If you delayed your Part B or your Part A even 1 month, you don't qualify for a trial right. If you started your Medicare prior to turning age 65, you don't have the trial right. In addition, the insurance companies will not compensate an agent when you use a trial right. Insurance companies don't want guarantee issue plans, and a trial right is a guarantee issue plan. As a result, you're all alone. You'll not be able to find an experienced or knowledgeable broker to help you find the right Medicare supplement plan when you have a guarantee issue, if you remember to use it to try to convert back to a Medicare supplement. Now, there are always exceptions. There's 9 states that require the insurance company to pay agents for guarantee issue business. Those are obviously the exceptions. Unfortunately, I've seen cases where people went with the Advantage plan intending on using a trial right, but didn't get their trial right, and then changes in their health made them ineligible to pass Medicare underwriting. That's a terrible situation to be in. Following bad advice left them stuck in insurance that they didn't like and really didn't want for the long term, and all of that was done for a few extra dollars. Have you heard of a salesperson tell you to get an Advantage plan and then switch to a supplement later using the trial right? Let me know in the comments below, because I'd love to hear what happened. So there you have it. Medicare scams and important situations to avoid. You can't let your guard down during the annual enrollment period. I'm Matthew Clausen at MedigapSeminars.org. Thank you for watching.